Hi, my name's Leigh and welcome to Avington Trout Fisheries. We've had a very difficult morning so far today. The trout have just not been playing ball. The sun's out, they're in inaccessible places, so we're going to try something different. A different tactic altogether, and it may throw up a few surprises. Watch this. Well, we just had a bit of lunch and it's got to that time in the afternoon where it's got really hard. The sun's come back out again, the wind's dropped. I'm going to try and scale things down and just try and be a little bit more clever than we were this morning. These fish have pretty much seen everything today. They've had lures, damsels, you name it, everything chucked at them. So I'm going to try it with just a sight indicator and just one single buzzer. Size 10 flashback thorax buzzer suspended below it. Just static, just leave it there static, just how it should be. When those buzzers hatch off the bottom, they come up to around about 2 or 3 foot and then they hold there. There's a fish just moving there. And they hold there before they go to their next stage up to the surface, and that's when the trout intercept them on that way up. And let's hope this is going to work. We'll give it a try. There's nothing to lose. It's really gone hard. Just hope we can catch another fish. Let's give it a go and see what happens. There's one just below me there. If he has it, I'll be surprised. That's just when you wanted something else on then. Right, let's put it out there. We'll put it underneath that tree on the far side. But it's just this time of the day, it's always the same. It gets really tough. The breeze is just moving that buzzer actually, just naturally. So that's good because it'll cover more water that way. But it'll just be like a natural flow, just as it's going downwind. It'll just naturally go down there and then it'll fly under, hopefully. Let's hope so. Can't see any fish near it, but I'm not even going to look for any fish. I'm not even going to bother. I think it's better to just fish it blind. That's the only way you can do this. I think I need to be just out a bit further, to be honest, out nearer that tree. I know there's a couple of big fish patrolling underneath there, so this might be the thing that will get these big fish, because as I say, they've seen everything. A few of these fish you can tell, you can see them in the water and they've got like marks on their mouths where they've been hooked and lost. So you know that they've seen a few flies, and just the way they react in the water. Some of them, as soon as they see a fly, they're completely in the opposite direction. There's one swimming underneath my indicator now, but that would be quite funny if he came up and took the indicator. That's happened a few times. Right, just trod on the line, of course. That's not where I want it really. I'm just going to recast that back out. That's exactly where I want it, right under that tree. That's a great cast. That's perfect. Now that's fishing already, that buzzer, because it's a size 10, that'll be sinking really quite fast. So that's already fishing, that's actually just vertical now. They'll just be laying there. Oh, there's a good fish just swimming underneath my rod tip now. It's one of those methods that's not going to be absolutely instant here. Oh, that's him! Oh, look at that! This is not what we're after, but it's worked. I don't know what it is, probably a perch. It's a grayling! It's a grayling! Look at that! Well, you normally get these in rivers. This is where they're meant to be. Beautiful little fish. I haven't caught a grayling for years. That's fabulous. I'm quite happy with that actually. Let's see if we can show you. Look at that. Beautiful little grayling. Whoa! It was. We'll have to cut that bit out. He's got his lovely little dorsal fin that they've got. Male, I think that's a male, yeah. Beautiful little fish, look at that. That's a bonus. Let's put him back nice and careful. Get back. He's gone. That takes me back to my childhood, that. Catching grayling and that smell on your hands, fantastic. Oh, it's worked. Not exactly the fish we're after, but it's a good start. Let's do it again. I don't mind catching grayling all day, that'll do me. Just coming back round the other side of the lake where all the algae and the loose weed has been coming down with the wind. This weed growth that's up here is just sort of holding it back a bit, so I've got some clear water in front of me, and there's a few fish moving just in front of me here, and I'm going to try and pick out one of the bigger ones, hopefully, as we've had a few already, but we'll just try and get a bigger one. Stealth is the order of the day. They're very spooky today. I've seen a lot of flies over the last week or so. Now I've still got on this weighted lure with a marabou tail, big marabou tail, plenty of movement, that's what they want. I haven't seen any of the fresh stocking from last night, to be honest. I think the fish we catching have been in here a few days. Oh, there's a nice fish. And I am actually on his nose. He's seen it. And he's moved away from it. Got to get one of these ones. They seem pretty keen, some of these ones here. On that tree. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Anything there would have heard that plop. It's underneath that bush. Can't see anything following it in. There's got to be a fish there. It's just got to be. Nope. Come on. They seem to be just moving around this area here, just sort of like doing a circuit. Oh, there's one on it. I saw a flash, just, oh, and again. Saw him flash at it. Weed is such a nuisance. Here he comes. There's another nice fish just out underneath that bush there. It's really difficult to get to it. I'm going to give it a go. That's what's so exciting about this fish. It's so visual. Actually, he's coming round this way. I might just stay. Oh, and he's got a few friends with him. Oh, he's just opened his mouth. I saw the white flash of his mouth. He's obviously just taken something. Just saw it flash. That's just what I want to see when I cast my fly over him. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Oh yeah, he's on. That's him. Way. Good fishing. Good angling. Oh, again, not too big. Oh, he's going well. Right under that weed bed. Oh. Let's hope he'll come out of there. Oh, maybe not. Right in the weeds. That could come off quite easily, this fish. That's what happens. You've got all this loose weed around this time of the year and he's gone right underneath it. Ugh. Not much I can do with it, unfortunately. Apart from hang on and hope he stays on. Certainly stirred them up. Come on, come out of there. We got rid of some of the weed, but still got a large lump on there. It's lucky I've got 8-pound line on. I'd never get this fish in otherwise. Mind you, I haven't got it in yet. Now if I can get hold of that weed, I might be able to get it off. Probably not. Got to be careful because this fish will... Oh, hang on, here he comes. Sometimes they get that head in their weed. They get a bit blinded and you can just get them in before they know it. That's a good chance of him coming off now. Short line. About 3 pounds of weed behind him. Tricky. This is what you got to do. Deal with the situation. He's spooky, he is. He's not happy. Oh dear, look at that weed. We'll be lucky to get this one, we will. That is a big bit of weed, isn't it? Very big. Now, if he gets his head in that weed, no, which he's not going to do, we could get him out. They sort of put their head in the weed and they get blinded and then they come in, but this one's not playing ball. He might get him now, like that. That's how they go. They get blinded. Now, fish, weed, everything. There you go. We've got the whole lot there. Wow, weighs about 3 ton. Woo! Another one. Things are picking up. Certainly, I think it's just the time of day. It's just they've just switched on for some reason. We've just dispatched this one, put him out of his misery. There's no catch and release on this lake, unfortunately. Quick as possible. That's it, finished. Again, it's hooked in exactly the same place as the last one. Right in that top bony bit of the mouth there. That's where you want them, right in there. Oops. A little bit smaller, but he was fit. It's certainly difficult to catch. He made life, he put up a good fight and nearly got away in that weed. We're lucky to get that one. Excellent. Wow, look at that. That is a lot of weed. How did we get that fish in? I don't know. It was lucky. Unlucky fish, lucky angler.